Hey guys, L&M Homestead here, Larry. And I didn't get a lot accomplished this week. I was thinking, I don't know, should I just put up a post saying I don't have a video? And I thought, it's Wednesday night tonight. It's right now. And I thought, well, I guess I could shoot a video of what I haven't gotten accomplished and what's going on. So I'll show you around. So I have gotten that corner all tapered in, got way back, went back about another 20 some feet, and I got back there in a container too. We've actually had about 2 weeks of dry weather, and that corner was super wet, and I was able to actually get in there and get that out. Got the most other landing, got this all cleared off. It still needs to go down over there a lot. I need to put up my laser level, and then I can get that flat to where it's flat with this side over here. This ditch that's dug in here is actually going to be where a drainage pipe is going to go, and there's another one that goes way back there, and that one's going to go off into the woods over there to help drain this top portion, to help get the water to flow someplace for it to go. Still haven't got containers down. It's not really on my priority at this very moment. I think that next week's video, I will talk about what's going in that corner that just needs to be leveled off and everything. But I was able to get that all taken care of. This week I've had a visitor here, visiting the family and stuff, and been hanging out and everything else, and took a few days off. And then I've been doing some random things. The backhoe, one of the ladies with my church, her horse was passing away. And so she needed somebody to bury the horse. So she lives about 6 miles from here. So I thought by the time I'd load that all up and chain it on my trailer and haul it over there and then unload it and all that stuff, I just drive it over. So I just drove over there. It's like a half an hour, 40 minutes took. Got over there and took care of that and dug a hole and waited for the vet to come and put the horse down, and then I took care of it and buried it for her. So that was a hard moment. She had that horse for 39 years. That's a long time. But the driveway is all complete. It has been compacted. I've compacted a couple more times since the last video. And just making sure that this base is really set in here and stuff. And it has been compacted. And I have taken a fully loaded dump truck and went up and down this driveway, just back and forth, making sure that if there's any soft spots down below someplace, that it will sink. I can start filling it in, and it is good. I started putting more dirt out here. That was from that corner. Had my sons out here, and one was driving a bulldozer, one was driving a dump truck, and I was loading. We are dumping it out, and we got to keep working and filling all this in next to the driveway to get this bank good so it doesn't wash out. But then also the septic system is going to go in here, and I need this to be all in here and compacted so that I can lay the pipe all in there and all the tanks and stuff. So I need to get it like past that dirt pile right there. The rock for the driveway, I have been in contact with the gentleman. He owns a pit. It's like 2 miles from here. He owns another pit that's just a mile away from here, but he's kind of saying he doesn't want me to take it from there. I don't know. But he's also got nice coarse sand. I have a bunch of sand down there. There's like a 4-foot thick vein of sand, but it can't be fine. It can't have fines in it, and it does. So I need coarser sand. So he's got a whole pit over there with nice coarse sand. So I'll just get the loads from him to put all down there on the drain field to develop that. But I've been talking with the gentleman and everything else, and before he gives me a price, he says, I kind of want to see how much you're going to need. And I'm like, I'm going to need a lot. So he's supposed to meet me out here, and yesterday I was actually traveling all day. Today I had some business stuff to take care of, working on that, and didn't hear from him anyways, but I stopped at his business and he wasn't there. But I just told the people, just let him know I stopped by or whatever. Hopefully tomorrow we can hook up, and I could start hauling this rock in here. Basically, I'll be coming in with loads of rock with my dump truck, come in, turn around, back it all the way up, and then go up to the top of the driveway here and then dump a load, and then dump a load, all the way down this whole driveway. and then I'll come behind with the bulldozer and spread it all out to the edges and everything, and take care of all that and do this all the way down the whole driveway. And then once I get that done, then I'll be taking loads up it with the loaded dump truck, which will then compact the rock all in and dump it up there on the landing for me to spread all around up there. So that's what's going on. Hasn't been a tremendous amount of change happening. Just life happening and everything else. But I will show you down in the main driveway. I've got that worked out, ready for the gravel to be put in there too. I have really liked how this has come out. This is the driveway coming down around the corner there and everything. And the corner is really set up nicely, and this is coming down. It's going to be a pretty wide driveway, a lot wider than normal ones, but I want to make sure that semis can come through here, because when I do my shop and everything else, I can work on semis, heavy equipment. And but also it's a pretty long driveway. It's a half-mile long, so if somebody's coming out and then somebody's coming in, you need to be able to kind of pull over a little bit and pass each other, so that somebody doesn't have to like pull off someplace and then wait for, you know. So this way I'm making it pretty wide. It's going to be a pretty good sized driveway. And then right up in here where this corner is, I have a pretty good landing going. And then I have it teed off to where it's going to go back over there. Eventually I'll build some kind of lean-to type thing over there to protect equipment. But I just started kind of just putting stuff down, just putting it that way. And I'm going to be dumping this, a whole loads of it, all going all the way up there and stuff, to kind of develop this and everything else. But down here, I've taken my bulldozer and went down the edges of each side of the driveway and went off about 4 feet, and it's kind of tapered it off and just kind of taking all the dirt, the top soil and stuff off. There's a lot of rock. It's gravel underneath there, but it's grown over. So I'm just tapering it back so I get the width, the same width down there, all the way out to the road. And I will be laying that rock all the way down. I'm going to try to raise this up 6 inches or so, the whole driveway. I'm going to try to raise it about 6 inches higher, and then I'll be putting gravel on top of this that will become the driveway in the end. So yeah, so it's going along. I wonder how much water's in the holes I've been digging over there in the pond. Guess we can go look at that. Actually, it's gone down. It's down there in the end. There's some water in there and stuff, but this was used to be full. So the water level's actually gone down in here. You can see it's all damp down there. Down here, it's not. Yeah, that wall kind of caved in on me. I was kind of cleaning that edge up over there so I could make my next pass, and driving along there, and that edge kind of caved in on me. I'll pull it all back out of there with the backhoe and stuff. And I'm going to need all this fill up there where the house is going to be and stuff, and down there around the septic area and stuff too, the drain field. So yeah, not a lot of good stuff going on. Like I said, had some family in town visiting. Spent some time with that. And then had some tasks for work, and then I had a task with that lady. I took a day. And then I had to travel for a day too, and I was gone for a whole day and stuff. And then today taking care of some work kind of stuff and dealing with that and everything else. I didn't get out here until what, 2 hours ago, something like that. I didn't think I was gonna get out of here at all. But hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be meeting with the guy with the rock, and hopefully I can start hauling that right away and stuff, because there's no rain coming tomorrow. I didn't hear anything for the next day, and it'd be nice to get all this rock laid down. When it does rain, it will kind of turn this top layer kind of mushy a little bit, and then I'm going to take the dump truck and run over it, and I'll smash that rock down into that and really set it all up and everything. But we're going to be putting a lot of loads in here. I was figuring it out. I think that my dump truck is somewhere around a 5-yard dump truck. I think it's somewhere around there. And with the 5-yard dump truck, I was looking at it. the price up here for the mine rock and stuff. I was looking at one yard. I haven't talked to this guy yet that I'm talking with, but the guy across the river, which is quite a ways away to go to get rock. It's basically $6 a ton. Or otherwise it's $9.95 a yard. And that's with me hauling it. So, and then I can save $1. I think save $1 a ton if I load it myself or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. So I figured it all out and everything. It'd be like $40 to $50 per truckload and everything. And I'm figuring I'll probably need at least 50 truckloads. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot in here and everything. And we'll see how that works. The other guy asked me how much, and I'm like, I haven't got a clue. I says, it's going to be a lot. And I says, maybe a 50, maybe 100 truckloads with my dump truck, you know. And I told him, I said, basically I got half the size of a regular dump truck. So it's going to take more, but, you know, it is what it is. So I could have it delivered and everything else, but I have a dump truck, and yeah, it's going to take me twice the amount of time and hauling and everything. But you figure it out. I've had a load delivered over to the Upper House, put in a driveway over there. I think I had 2 loads delivered one time. And I think they were like $225, $250 a load. So when you figure that out and you take that times, you know, 50 to 100 loads, that's a chunk of change. So I had the dump truck. Just takes a little extra time, so it'll be just a lot more hauling and dumping, and it'll work. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they watch this here video. And if you're not, I'll certainly try that all over again tomorrow. God bless you guys, and I will catch you next time.